Erdogan Bayish is Turkey's ambassador in Prague. He's also a former chief negotiator and minister of EU affairs. Mr. Ambassador, thank you so much indeed for your time. Do you believe that there are European countries, NATO member states who don't understand Turkey's position as far as its own domestic security is concerned?
I believe they understand, but they pretend not to understand.
Okay, so therefore, when Mevlut Cavusoglu, the Turkish foreign minister, presents evidence collected by Turkey to Sweden and Finland and says, here you go, here is the evidence that PKK terrorists are roaming freely and meeting freely in your countries, and sometimes your government ministers go to those meetings, what can Helsinki and Stockholm possibly say? What can they say to Turkey?
Well, they are trying to play a definition game, and they claim that they accept PKK as a terrorist organization, but not YPG. Whereas they also meet with PJAK, which is the Iranian version of PKK, and YPG is the arm of PKK in Syria. But we all know that they have the same leadership. They have the same command structure. They have the same goals, ambitions. They might have different names, but they are all terrorists. And as our NATO member allies, it is the duty of our friends to protect another NATO ally rather than a terrorist organization. So it's about time they realize that Turkey has rightful concerns, and Turkey is just putting it very clearly. We expect all of our allies to act like allies. We don't want them to support any terrorist element. And this is not that difficult to understand. So that is something very simple. We're not mixing apples and oranges. We're not demanding EU membership in exchange for their NATO membership. We're not coming up with illogical demand. NATO is a military alliance, is a safety and security alliance, and we are just trying to ensure the safety and security of our citizens. So very simply, Sweden and Finland has to understand Turkey's sensitivities like many of the other allies in NATO do, and have to stop communicating and supporting these terrorist elements. It's not that difficult. And if they really want to ensure the support of the second largest military force within NATO, who has been a very critical member of this alliance for more than 60 years, through thin and thick, in every conflict since the Korean War, and Turkey has sacrificed the lives of her young men at Korea, Kosovo, Bosnia, Afghanistan, Somalia, in all of the NATO operations. We are working together, and we served at the most difficult flank of the free world during Cold War, and it's obvious that the Cold War days are coming back, and Turkey is going to be essential for NATO. But Turkey also wants to make sure our partners, our allies, do not support terrorist elements that are targeting our innocent lives in Turkey, innocent and civilian lives in Turkey.
Erdogan Bayish, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to have you on the program. Take care.